Colton, obviously you've played for, at this point, two of the most well-known coaches in college football. Was that transition at the beginning of the year a little more difficult for you, or was it kind of seamless?
I mean, I had already transferred before, so I think it wasn't too bad. Like, just especially like with the group of guys I had, and like they all welcomed me in, so it wasn't too bad. It was pretty easy.
I guess your reaction, like how impressive was it for Ty Redmond to get that one-handed interception?
Yeah, I mean, he does it in practice, so seeing him doing it in practice, I mean, it wasn't really too surprising. He just had to, let it translate to the game, and he's been getting better each and every week. So just seeing him to go out there and do it in the game, I was really happy for him.
And I know Will Wright got that interception. He said he's just been waiting his turn. Kind of how cool was that to see him?
Yeah, I mean, we call Will the unk of the room. Will been here a long time, but it was really good to see him go out there and make a play like that. I know he was super happy, and I was happy for him too. Like, just to see a guy who does everything right, who is the standard when you look at it, and he gets to go out there and make a play like that. It was exciting to see for sure.
How much confidence do you think this defense has gained, especially through the last couple of games, seeing better production out on the field?
Yeah, I think like we really confident. I think we always had, like, it wasn't the confidence piece, it was just the execution. And I feel like just the last two games gave us even more confidence, knowing like, hey, we can go out there and compete and execute and stop teams. So I think it definitely gave us some confidence.
Some of the guys at the top of the depth charts coming into the season at your position group have been banged up all season. How have they still kind of contributed, helped you guys out during the season, Jeremiah, Ricky?
Yeah, I mean, definitely in the meeting room, like, they still are attentive and still helping us, giving us tips and things that they see on film. They still watch the film and things, so I think they definitely still help us in that regard.
Colton, what were your first impressions of Chris Brazel when you went against him a couple times back in workouts, preseason camp?
Yeah, like, I really was like, wow, like, cause he's big, but usually the bigger guys are kind of a little bit slower, but he's big and he's still got that twitch. So I mean, seeing a guy like that big and can go make contested catches and is fast, seeing a guy like that out there, you really know you got somebody on your team.
Could you tell going against him?
Yeah, I already knew what it was. Especially like I went against 4 NFL receivers last year, so in practice every day with Travis, Willis Shepard, DeJounte, Jimmy Horn, all those boys, they're all in the league right now. Like 3 of them got drafted, so seeing those guys, knowing what it looks like to be an NFL receiver, and then seeing Chris, I was like, yeah, he one of them ones.
And how does going up against guys like Travis Hunter, Chris Brazel, LaJohntay Webster kind of help morph you into a much stronger defensive back?
Yeah, definitely. Like, going against those guys in practice, like when you go against guys like that in practice and then you get to the game, it's like, so it's a lot easier. You're not really seeing the same. Now there's still some really good guys that I've gone against in the SEC. Not taking anything from them, but seeing those guys in practice and then going out there in the game, it definitely makes it easier.
What's the mindset going into a night game in the Swamp?
Go out there and execute, dominate, and just do our job. That's really what it is. We ain't gonna make it too any bigger than what it is. It's another game on the schedule. Got to go out there and execute and win the game.
Going back to Ty, how I guess impressive is it for a young guy to have some ups and downs early and kind of push through and have the maturity not to get down on himself?
Yeah, definitely. Like, just to see him, go out there, even like with how with the ups and downs and everything, seeing him go out there and just continue to push and practice every day and try to get better each and every day, and then him finally seeing the results. I know he got some real deal confidence now, so I'm expecting that from him every week, and I'm sure he's expecting the same out of me. So.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Colton.
Thanks, Colton.